Hello and welcome. Today is pretty full on because I've got planned in the coming videos, in the coming weeks, thrift shop finds and kitchen trash that you would normally throw out. I'm gonna be creating stuff with it. I'm gonna be creating art with it, or a reuse, like a recycle use. So a couple of things. This is what I'm going to do today. This was a thrift shop find, and it is a lovely picture of a baby hippo. That would be nice, but it's got a few marks on it, but it has got a lovely frame, which I could actually take it out the frame to do my art. And I do intend doing acrylic on foil on this piece. Now, I did pick up from the thrift shop some of these decorative balls, which I want to change the colour because they don't go with what I've got. I mean, I could even fill them with something to weight them down as paperweights. My husband's desk. Just a container. It had something in it from the laundry, and I'm going to reuse that container and another container, a nice beautiful shaped container that I know I can make into a lovely flower vase. So there are ideas that I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. So thrift shop finds, and don't throw your trash away. Also use jars that we get plenty of, so I'm going to be doing something with those. So hold on to your horses for the next exciting episode. So what I want to do with this, I think I'll get straight in and actually take that it off the frame, because I was going to just do masking tape it, but I won't, so I'll speed through these bits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's put those screws away. I'll move that along. Yeah. The idea is to use the foil as a really nice texture on my piece. So I will be crunching the foil, so this will add some nice texture to my what will be a canvas. But I'm going to just try something. I got this branch and I want to see if I can put the branch underneath and mould the foil. Hang on, probably be better if I put that aside. Hopefully you'll get to see what's on my brain in a second. I'm trying to mould the foil into those branch stems. Seems to be working underneath there. Ooh, I've got to be very careful. You can see that pretty sure. Yeah, you can see that through there. So I will just crunch that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some PVA on the bottom of here.
coffee in a paper cup. The engine starts right up. Clip myself into the middle seat. Daddy.
Actually, pop that on there, then I'll shape it as you go to the shape you would like on it. Sorry if I missed some there because I'm going to paint it anyway. So I want to try and retain that tree branch texture. Okay, I'm going to leave that to dry now. I'm going to come back to it. So it's got lots of lovely texture. That would be so good on a great big piece, actually. So I'm trying to achieve the look of like a metal, or is it the copper that goes like rusty and then has the greeny effects, like, is it called patina? Or patina or patina look, goes that sort of rusty look. So it actually looks like a piece of metal. So I'm basically going to put some of this burnt umber on it, plus probably an orangey colour, and then sort of wipe it so it's sort of not, thick. But anyway, you get the gist. You can see what I'm doing, and then I'll leave that all to dry for the next bit, I guess.
Big open sky flying.
Well, I must say it's kind of dried like those, it's dried with a nice, absolutely standout texture, which is fine, it's great. It's kind of dried like one of those, is it like copper that goes like that patina? And I did try to add a little bit of copper along the standy out bits, but I'm not sure if I like that. And then I was thinking of like adding, well, this is a dark green, I don't know why, just to make it look as though it's, I don't know, it's a really cool effect actually. When it goes in the frame, it looks beautiful. I'll show you in a second. I just tried it in there. Just thought about putting a little bit of this green, so how you know that like when something's going like rusty, it gets like a green tinge on it. So this is the blue green. Just on those standing out bits, I just thought it just really does look like something that's gone rusty. There's a name for it. Does anybody know that? I think it's a certain style, but I love it actually. I was like really shocked that the foil can create such great effects. I mean, just opens up the door, doesn't it, to lots of other ideas. So if you've got any and you want to share your ideas for me to try, I'm happy to give some more things a go. But I actually love that, and I don't mind the bit of silver still showing through, because it actually looks like, it was silver and the whole thing's gone, or copper or whatever. But I don't really think I want to do too much more with it now, except drop it in its frame. Look how nice it looks in the frame, and I've got the screws there to screw it in. I was thinking of putting resin over it, this and that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I absolutely love how it's turned out, actually. I'm really pleased with it. You see the shape of the tree branches and the colour, I mean. It's definitely a steer away from my very bright and colourful pours that I do. But I'm actually really loving it. I'm loving it. So please let me know what you think. It's interesting. Giving something different a go, which I'm going to try and be doing over in between my usual. But let me know. Okay, bye for now. Just a reminder to you guys that anybody who's feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please don't suffer in silence. Ring a family member or a friend, or if that isn't available to you, then certainly a helpline. Okay, my lovelies, bye for now.